Welcome to Professor Layton and the Lost Future. The third in the original trilogy. It's only taken me about 5 years to get through them. And there's plenty more to go after this, and there's even a new one being released next year on the Switch or something, maybe? I don't know if I'll ever even get to it. But yeah, I don't know why I left this series for so long, because I do really enjoy it. So let's begin then. So of course this is the European version. I think last time, at least for the first game, I played the American one because I didn't even realize there was a difference. So I didn't even realize there were multiple versions. And I regret that because the American one's not as good. Because the European one came later and they actually fixed a bunch of things as well as localized it better. Because American one had some things like American dates and stuff which you wouldn't know if you weren't American. So the European one didn't have the equivalent for Europe. They just made puzzles a bit more culturally fair, which is good. Okay, X-Tree. That's my name. This is a work of fiction. Okay. Big Ben Tower. We're going to London? Oh my god. Maybe I can see my old house somewhere here.
It just doesn't seem to add up, Professor.
I honestly thought you were pulling my leg.
What? I wouldn't dream of it.
What?
Professor, I hope this letter finds you well. As for me, I am in quite a predicament.
Yeah.
You see, the London we know and love has been thrown into absolute chaos.
I'm well aware of that.
To complicate matters,
That's why I
the
left.
calamity I speak of does not take place in your time.
What? Now you've piqued my interest.
This may be difficult to believe, but I am writing to you from 10 years in the future.
I believe it.
I know this is a lot to take in, but I'll explain it all soon. For now, I ask that you head to the clock shop on Midland Road in Baldwin. I look forward to seeing you again.
Baldwin.
Your student, Luke Triton.
What?
Strange as it sounds, it seems that the author of this letter is none other than your future self, Luke.
Why would that be his first instinct and not that it's just a prank letter?
From my future self? But how is that even possible?
I don't know, but it does raise the question, if this letter is indeed authentic, how did it get here?
By time-traveling postman? Just joking, of course. But seriously, I think this mystery might be the strangest we've ever encountered.
Indeed. And even in the future, you seem to need my help in solving it.
What?
Your constancy can be quite a comfort in these uncertain times, my boy.
Well, thank you. I think.
You'd know what
But
that
back
would
to
mean
the
if you would
letter.
send him to
How
school
do we
and stop
know
making
it's
him
real?
follow you around everywhere solving puzzles.
Well, we haven't much to go on yet. But I can't help but think that this strange occurrence is connected to the terrible events of last week.
Terrible events. Mystery. How can this be possible?
It all started about a week ago.
Using a six-dimension alpha distributor, I was able to guide a concentrated stream of Hammer particles through a temporal vortex, more commonly known as a wormhole. This stream of particles allowed me to divine the terminal points of the vortex. Armed with this information, the next step was to artificially distort the flow of time, generate a massive magnetic field via a solar coil. Once the magnetic field is firmly established, one has the ability, quite literally, punch holes or hive gaps into the very fabric of space-time. After this crucial step,
Why is he everywhere in the world?
constructing an energy.
Quite the spread we have here, Inspector.
Bread?
Though it does make me wonder what we did to deserve invitations to such a feast.
It's obvious, Barton. I'm an influential man in the world of law enforcement. It's only natural I'd be invited to an important event such as this.
I suppose that's possible.
Possible, you say?
Probable.
Okay. Let's go investigate. Are we out of legend? Okay. This cup. These are those Danish pastries? Have you got a puzzle?
Oh, this food is simply
got a puzzle?
dreadful, Bill. Do get this over with quickly so we can leave.
Oh, yes, dear.
I have to say,
That's quite
He's literally a
understandable,
professor.
Luke.
Well, okay,
I'm
Luke's
sure
not a
most
professor.
people would feel the same way in the presence of the Prime Minister.
hey, look! I think I see... So, Professor, what do you think about this whole event? Do you think that someone has really built a working time machine?
I'm not entirely. Still, if it proves
Well, I think it's really...
anything's possible, Luke. But I won't be convinced until I've seen the contraption work for myself.
Well, how will you see it?
And I must
What-
confess,
I mean, what will we see?
something about this entire presentation seems a bit off.
Why do you say that? Ah, of course. That must be your famous intuition talking, eh?
That's one way of putting it. But enough speculation. Look over there, Luke.
That god? What about him?
He seems to be looking for a man who snuck into the event uninvited.
Ooh, so we have an intruder in our midst.
How do you know that? Okay. Oversalted chop and piled of wilted greens. Well, Emily was the one who would like make him cakes or something. That was like a part of the plot in the first game. Oh, he won't even remember us from the first game because it wasn't him. It was someone wearing a mask pretending to be him for some reason. Alright, we got a puzzle. Oh, crumbs, I've really blown it this time. Untoward behavior. Party crasher. 10 picarats. Guards received a few clues as to his whereabouts. His table is adjacent to one that has a red flower on it. Adjacent to one that has a red flower on it. Okay. His tablecloth is different to any adjacent tables. And his table doesn't have a yellow flower on it. Okay. Okay, so you have to be different to every adjacent, so... Can we just... Okay, it's not that. Not that. Those don't even have colours. I don't know if they count. Could be that one. So... adjacent to one that has a red flower on it. That is adjacent to that. Different colour to any adjacent tables. And no yellow flower. So it's that one, right?
This one's as good as solved. Phew! That's a relief.
That's a relief. Okay. There'll be no more scrounging on my watch. Where's our seats? Show's about to begin. That's great. Where do we sit?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for taking part in an event that will undoubtedly go down in scientific history.
What if it starts raining?
And here to demonstrate mankind's first time machine is its creator, Dr. Alan Stangan.
Hold on. Eating crisps.
Thank you, my esteemed colleagues. After years of research in the field of time travel, I'm pleased
Is
to
that even
share
really a
the
field?
fruits of my labor. In just a few short moments, I will be moving on to our scheduled demonstration. But first, I'm delighted to announce that Prime Minister Bill Hawks is
Oh,
in attendance today.
It's that guy.
As such, I have reserved a very special... Please, join me on stage, Prime Minister.
Wait, what? You're gonna send Bill Hawks in the time machine?
Is this thing real?
He does look quite prime minister-y.
What do you mean?
I mean, is this contraption a...
Why don't you have a seat?
Before we start,
Really? The first test subject is gonna be the prime minister? I'm all for
Good
it.
afternoon,
Send him to the dinosaur
everyone.
age.
Today is a monumental day, not only for our great nation, but for the entire human race.
Oh, it's gonna
Since
be
the
like...
beginning of time, we humans have strived to... We have conquered the sky, but the one frontier, indeed, traveling through time. Ladies and gentlemen,
thank you. And now for the...
I have just one more request. I'd very much appreciate the Prime... What do you say?
What?
I assure you, there's no cause for concern.
You've literally never tested it before.
But
Of course
I
there's
was
a
under
cause
the
for concern.
impression that I would merely be observing the proceeding.
Ah, well, do forgive my presumption. I realize it's been some time since you traded in the hard sciences for the softer variety. Please, feel free to
Wait. What I mean to say is...
Bill, have you lost Tom?
Ah, that's the courage we've come to expect from our fearless leader. You have my
Line and
thanks.
sinker.
And now, without further ado, Mr. Hawks.
But how will it prove that he's gone back in time? Like, as an audience, we're not gonna see anything that proves anything. See you in 10 years.
Huh?
What the dickens just happened?
Something's gone very wrong.
Blew it up. Damn you all to hell.
Someone find Bill!
I think he's
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain calm and refrain from
been
panicking.
blown
This is
into
chaos.
the past.
The Prime Minister and Dr. Stangle have vanished.
My word.
What happened to Dr. Stanger?
So, you think that what happened last... Wait! Maybe if the time machine...
I don't know about that, but tell me, Luke, have you heard about the recent disappearance?
Oh, yes. I read about it in the paper. Some of London's greatest scientists have been mysteriously vanishing.
Yes, and I can't shake the feeling that those In any case, it seems our best course of action is to head to the location
Good
Bill Hawks has disappeared. And so did the doctor of the two people have disappeared.
Following the clue in the letter, the Professor and I set off. What awaited us was one of the biggest mysteries we'd ever encountered.
Okay.
Somehow, a single letter had made its way back through time,
Wait,
and the sender, strange as it sounds, was me.
why
The
Hextree?
future me, that is.
Like, who is Hextree in this story? There is no Hextree. It's Professor Layton
Little did
and
we
there's
know
Luke.
that this letter
So why,
would
when we
draw
enter our
us into
name,
the
why does the letter address
strangest
to
of
us?
situations.
It's not. It's addressed to Professor Layton. Wait, who's that? Wait, there's gonna be a third? Alright. Map to the clock shop. Welcome. Starting from the yellow arrow, can you find the clock shop using the times listed on the map? Circle the letter of the correct building and touch submit. What? Okay. So we go... So 12 would be up. Yeah, but do we do... What? Is it at the junction? Okay, so we go here. So we go here. Then 12, we go up. Then 3, we go here. Then 12, we go here. 9, 6. Alright. Unless...
Here's my answer.
Okay.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
They love using clocks in these games. Well, this game is going to be about clocks anyway, because it's like... It's about time travel. Do we still find cooking fresh bread, chicken maybe? Well, which one is it? You'd be able to know the difference between fresh bread and chicken. Quite regularly. Are there no hint coins? Is this not a thing in this game? Alright. Midland Road. Hello there, you strapping young things. Go and touch the car parked over there. Oh, this is how we get in. What? We just broke it. Whoa. Got anything else for us? Okay. Well, we didn't find any hints, coins. We're rich. Yeah, looking for a clock shop, you say? Nah, can't say I know of one around here. God, look at his face. That I'm not sure of. Oh, God. Bus scheduling. Well, so many clock-related puzzles, alright. Your bus journey to work takes 1 hour. You work for 2 hours, then take the bus home from the bus stop next to where you work. The bus timetables to and from work are shown below. Okay. You want to make the time between getting on the bus to work and getting off the bus from work as short as possible. Which bus should you take to work in order to achieve this? What? So these are the times... Let me see. So it takes 1 hour. You work for 2 hours. So basically, 3 hours after you've boarded this bus, you need to board one of these buses. So if I went at 4, then we'd at 7 we'll be ready to board the bus, but then we have to wait another 3.5 hours. So that's not good. If we went at 9, 10, 11, 12, then we'd have to wait 5 hours. If we went at 2:30, then 17:30, so we'd have to wait a further 2.5 hours. That's not too bad. If we went at 6, then we'd arrive at, we'd have to wait 3 hours. If we went at midnight, then it'd be 3 a.m. and we have to wait only 2 hours. Isn't that the best one? What did I say the first one was? 3.5 hours. Let's take midnight then.
Here's my answer. No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Yeah. Hey, nice going, kiddo. Oh my god, it's him! From the first game. What is he doing here? Statchen! Oh, but he wasn't him though. He was a robot. So technically we haven't met him. This is the real Statchen. But why was a robot made of Statchen? What? So is that robot Statchen? Moving day. Oh, is this gonna be a sliding? No. 2 men are moving boxes from the ground floor to the top floor. The larger man can carry 2 boxes at a time. It takes 1 minute to get to the top floor. The smaller man can carry 1 box at a time. It takes just 30 seconds to reach the top floor. Both men take the same amount of time to return to the ground floor as they do to reach the top floor. The boxes are too bulky to pass from one man to the other on the way up. If there were 7 boxes in total, how many minutes would it take to get all the boxes to the top floor? What? So, let me make some notes here. So the large man can carry 2 boxes. So it's 2 boxes and it takes 1 minute to get 1 minute to get up. And 1 minute to get down again. Smaller man can pick 1 box, but he can go twice as fast, so he gets 30 seconds to get up. So large man can do 2 boxes every 2 minutes. Small man can do 1 box every minute. So they're both equal in terms of, like, rate of boxes, sort of. Alright, fine. So let's say they both grab boxes. So large man grabs 2 and small man grabs 1. So after 1 minute, large man will be at the top. Yeah. And man will be at the bottom, and he's already delivered his box. So there's 3 boxes at the top. Large man is at the top, small man is at the bottom. So small man picks up a box. So small man picks up a box. So 1 minute later, small man is back at the bottom. Both are at the bottom. There's 4 boxes at the top and 3 at the bottom. So they both just grab all the remaining boxes, and 1 minute later they're all at the top. I wasn't adding up minutes, fuck's sake. What was that? It was 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Was it 3 minutes? Let me do that again. So let's 3 minutes. You're looking at them independently. The large man can take 2 boxes up, come down, and take 2 boxes up. So he gets 4 boxes up, right, in 3 minutes. Small man can take 1 box up, come down in 1 minute. 1 box up, come down in 2 minutes. And 1 box up. And then an extra 30 seconds. So he brings 3. So I think it's 3 minutes then. Like, is there a catch here? There's always a catch.
How about this?
No.
Phew.
Thought there'd be some
That's a
clever way
relief.
that they can do it faster, but no. Yeah, let's just get back on track. What, you're just breaking in. If it's locked, you're not allowed in. Oh my god, what? Arrived at the clock shop, but there doesn't seem to be any way of opening the door. Touch the panel with the timepiece on it. The hourglass?
Here's my answer.
Okay.
Phew. That's a relief.
Why would the clock shop have a puzzle like that to come in? That's not great for business. God, I could never work in a clock shop. This will drive me mad.
Huh? Look over there.
What's this?
That's the time machine clock? Spring. Oh, gracious customers, we haven't had any of those in ages. Welcome. Good day to you, madam. You'll have to excuse us, but we're not here to buy anything, I'm afraid. I received a letter the other day, you see, instructing me to come here. Tee-hee-hoo. A letter, you say? Let me have a look at it, dearie. Well, everyone knows Professor Layton. What? Trouble seeing these tiny needles and wispy threads. Can you help me out of this jam, dearie? 2 threads A and B. How many needles' eyes does A pass through? Okay. 1. Can't draw. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Well, that's settled.
Okay. Oh, you've just reminded me of a splendid puzzle, Luke. What's the time? Oh my god. Enough with the clock puzzles. When this war clock fell to the floor... Even without the numbers, though, you can tell the time at which the clock stopped. What time in hours and minutes is the clock displaying? Don't worry about AM and PM. What? Oh. Wait, so it's on the exact hour. So it would have to be 6, because that must be at 0. Wait, how are we inputting this? Don't worry about AM and PM. Okay. It must be 6 on the dot. Okay, yeah, that's a good puzzle, actually.
How about this? No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Isn't this the clock from the time machine? Have a look around the shop while you wait. Okay, well, I'm looking. Oh, you and your clock puzzles, Professor. Is it just going to be the whole game full of clock puzzles? The odd clock. Here's a numberless clock face that some pranksters rotated an unknown amount. And each colored circle on its face represents an hour. You can still tell... This is basically the same puzzle. So it must be 12 o'clock. Because, it's on the hour.
How about this?
It's the same puzzle. What?
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Okay, can we get a different clock puzzle? Goodness. His name's Cog. Wait, so he's been expecting us. Make the top and bottom cogs turn in the same direction. Top and bottom. So this goes that way. So that goes that way. So if we install C, it would go that way, then that way, then that way. Not C. Alright. So if we turn that, B would go that way. That will go that way. Yeah, it's B.
Let's see if I've got this right. Just as I suspected.
Yeah, that's another way of thinking about it.
Are you all right, Luke?
Yes, but that was quite a shake.
Huh?
No, DJ. Puzzles are going okay, although they've all been clock puzzles so far. Hope that's not going to be the entire game.
What is going on here?
And just where in the world are we?
The question is, when in the world are we, Luke? Is this the future? So this is London in the future, but it's like 10 years in the future from when this game released, so probably already passed. With some weird shaped towers. What could have happened? So, future London is just, like, more steampunky. Everything's all machinery and stuff. Alright, what am I doing? Can we leave? Anita's Cafe. Ooh. Can get coffee. Speaking of which, I think I'll make myself tea. Oh my god, look at that guy's face. $10 in the future, I bet teas cost like £6 now. Hat like that could get you in trouble around here. What? Alright. Have you got a puzzle, miss? Whatever. Got... Oh my god, that mouth. Puzzles got outlawed. Could be. Daydreaming. I was gonna say, it's not a clock puzzle, but it still involves time. If yesterday's day after tomorrow is Sunday, what day is tomorrow's day before yesterday? For goodness sake. Yesterday... Today, so yesterday's day after tomorrow is tomorrow. So tomorrow is Sunday. What day is tomorrow's day before yesterday? So Friday.
This one's as good as solved. Phew! That's a relief.
That's a relief. What's wrong with picture books? I wish more books had pictures in them. Let's have a look at that. Fill in the missing elements of the story by placing stickers into each picture book. What? One sunny morning, I was strolling through a meadow. As I walked past a tree on my right, I suddenly came upon a purple thing in front of me and a yellow thing on my left. Me on my right. Purple thing in front of me. Yellow thing on my left. It's not gonna be this guy. No. Okay, so we need more stickers. Okay. Interesting. Alright then. Such weird shaped buildings. Wait, no. This way. They haven't figured it out yet. Oh. This looks nice. This is the music from the first game. Is this the future where Layton became the evil dictator of England? It could be. They said they're afraid of someone in a top hat, or top hat will bring you trouble. I think there's some famous person with a top hat. Could be someone like that they're looking out for. Oh my god, she's back! Granny Riddleton! He transcends time itself. Well, that's why we have the music, the classic music from the first game. We met before, did they not remember her? So who will take over in the sequels? Why? What's with the bee? We'll come back here sometime. You're dripping with perspiration. What way to phrase it? Well, they're afraid of us. So take it off then, Layton. It seems to be something to do with his hat. Oh, take a hint. Take it off. Okay. "5 years in the future?" Just ask someone what year it is or something. Wonder where this pipe leads. Why do you care, Luke? It leads to the sewers. Well, you're wearing a top hat of sorts. Not really. Oh, the professor hat. Okay. Wait, how do we rotate it? Like that. Well, this isn't gonna work. Here, we need to fit this in somehow. Can we start again? Alright. This is an awkward piece. What can we do with this? How would we even fit, say, these two on the board together? This is not easy. Let's see. What would fill this little gap here? It would have to be either like... If it were this piece, it would have to be like that. But then if we did that, then we can't really fill that gap. Unless we did that. But we also can't fill that gap there, so no. So that can't be. It could be, oh damn, you can flip them as well. Well, that's fine, but it just means we have to... Okay. No. This is hard. It's only worth 30 picaros. So the only things that can fill that gap is that, if I do that. But we can't fill that gap down there, so no, we can't put that there. Wait, so, okay, the reasoning I was using was, okay, so we're trying to decide what can fill this little gap here. So it can't be this, because we then can't fill those spaces. It can't... I'll leave that for later. Could it be this? It would have to be... like that. But then... the only things that can fill the gaps are, like that. No, not really. Or that, I suppose. But if I did that, the only thing that could fill that space is that. These don't fit, do they? So I don't think that. I don't think it could be that. What else? We ruled out that one. We ruled out that one. It'd have to be this then. So either we do that, which case, again, it has to be that. Can we even fit these remaining things? This piece is really awkward. The weird one can go bottom right with the blue one bottom left. Like that. Well, that's quite a nice fit. Feel like we've set up this situation before. Ah, there we go.
That should do the trick.
That was quite hard.
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Layton. I remember Tangram. I got it as a little box, and it had like the 7 pieces, like wooden pieces, and then it had a book, and the book just had loads and loads of pages, which just had puzzles, which just had shapes that you had to try and make using the tangrams.
Professor, if you're reading this, it means you've made it safely to my time. I can hardly wait to see you again.
Oh, God. We're gonna meet future Luke.
I wish to enlist your help in freeing this town from the tragedy that has befallen it. But first, I'm sure you'll want some proof that you're actually in the future. I've thought long and hard about the best way of convincing you. Make your way through town to the address below. What you find there is sure to quell any doubts. Room 312, Green Hospital, 123 Auckland Lane.
I mean, it's London, we can just walk. Why is the poster still there 5 years later? Posters don't last that long. Okay. Got a puzzle for me? Okay, where are we going? This way? What? What? Gentleman mustn't forget his manners when conversing with a lady. What? Okay. Let's look for hink coins that I probably won't need to use. What? Hotel Duke. Ladybird. What? I don't even see one. Family Thug. What? What? Right, follow the arrows. This puzzle is easy peasy. All you have to do is follow the arrows and move the 7 cards with numbers, symbols on them to the spaces below. One more thing, the equation has to work out, of course. What? Follow the arrows and move the 7 cards with numbers and symbols on them to the spaces below. Wait, so if we follow the arrows... is it actually just gonna work? No. So that doesn't make sense, but we followed the arrows, so... follow the arrows and move the 7 cards with numbers and symbols on them. Do we actually have to follow the arrows or just put them where we want? Like, if we just put them where we want, it would be like some 2-digit number. Whoa, we can rotate them? Hang on. Oh. Okay. Maybe that's the trick. So, what was it? So... just put... okay, we'll follow the arrows. Okay, so that's if we follow the arrows. Now we have to rotate them, maybe. That's like... where's the rotate? 3 plus 4, 7 minus 2 equals 5. There we go. Is that right?
I've got a good feeling about this one. Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Okay, that was a clever one. What? Layton, just take your hat off already. Will you be doing us the honor of staying here? Primary school. Luke doesn't even go to school. Layton never sends him to school. Welcome to the Hotel Duke, one of London's finest, most renowned establishments. The hat is Layton, the body is just a puppet. That could be. Spend less time traveling and more time having fun in the city. I want to know the price first. "10 years in the future and they're still using guest books?" These flowers smell so good that I almost want to eat them. Okay. Oh. I've got 4 pens here, but only one of them has any ink in it. Only one of these 4 pens is actually usable. All 4 pens currently have the wrong color cap. Okay. With the caps arranged correctly, all pens will have one white part. The usable pen is to the left of the one that should have the green cap. Touch the letter of the usable pen. So all pens will have one white part. So the white one must go on C. So that there's one white part. Then what? The green cap can't go in the first position, so it must go there or there. All 4 pens currently have the wrong color cap. Yeah, but the color cap doesn't have to match anything, does it? It's just arbitrary. So, can we draw? Oh, we can. Oh, okay. So, ignoring what the colors actually are. Right, well, you can get all these different colors as well. Alright. Well, the caps are one white part. So to satisfy that, this must go with this one. Okay. The usable pen is to the left of the one that should have the green cap. So green can't go on the left one. Green either goes here or here. Which would mean the usable one is either this one or this one. I don't see what else we can use. What other clue is there that I'm missing? Is there any reason we wouldn't have blue on this one here, for example? These caps are identical. So it doesn't really matter. So let's say this one goes here. Because we know... So, I don't know. Green must be here or here. I don't see anything more we can use. The first hint. Maybe. Well, hint number one is always a waste. It always just says you have to do the puzzle or something. It just you usually have to use all 3 hints to get something out of it. Okay. Let me just read this one more time. All 4 pens currently have the wrong color cap. So blue shouldn't go here and blue shouldn't go here. Yeah. Oh, is that what you meant? Okay, yeah. I get it. Okay. So blue must necessarily go here then. And then green must go there. So green is... So the reusable one is this one.
This one's as good as solved. I knew it!
Yeah, that was a good one. At least in the future, not all the puzzles are about clocks. The woman is looking for the station, but it doesn't seem to appear on her map. The map does have one clue written on the back, however. To get from the flower shop to the station, follow the path that students take from school to the library. Wait, so school is... that? And library is that? So, what is the path that students take from school to library? Like... this? So they're saying to get from the flower shop to the station... if we were to try and mimic that, we would go... so we'd go 1, 2, and like that. So, yeah.
Here's my answer. I knew it!
Bagsy. Oh my god, I haven't heard someone use the word Bagsy for decades. Matchstick puzzle. This is better not be about dead dogs again. Two people, A and B, are discussing the number of matchboxes on a table. He is describing the matchboxes as seen from above. B is describing them as seen from the side, but we don't know which side. What is the maximum possible number of matchboxes on the table? Oh god, what? So, if it was from the right... or from the left, it doesn't matter. Basically, every... Oh, I see. Okay, so if we were to look from... like, from this side, we could basically have every one of these be 2. And that would be consistent. Like, but we can't go any higher than 2. But if we're going for the max, they would all be 2. So it'd be like 2, 2, 2, and then it'd be 3, and then it'd be 1, 1, and then it'd be 2, 2, 2, 2. So that would be 6, 9, 10, 11. So 19. So from that side, it'd be 19. So if we went from this side, it'd be what? 2, 2, 3. Okay, just put 3, 1, 2. Alright, like that. Okay, so that's 2, 4, that's 9. Yeah, okay. Just yeah, so that's 9, that's 13, 16, so that's 20. So that's better if we go from the right. So if we go from the top, so it's 2, 3, 1, 2. This is probably worse because we don't have as many 3s. 14, 15. Wait, no, it's better. 3, 6. 8, 14. 15. Plus 6 is 21. Yeah, this is better because you don't have as many 1s. 1s were taking up. From the left, it's got 2, 3. I mean, this looks like it could be a lot as well because, oh, we've got 1s. No, maybe not. 2. Okay, so that's 9, 16, 20. So the best was from the top. So 21?
How about this? Phew, that's a relief.
Okay. I guess we're heading out. Toy cars. Toy car minigame, huh? What? Pick up all the items on the course and guide your car to the goal by placing tiles in the spots. Something special will happen. Okay. Okay. Like that. Okay. No, I know now. I know now. Oh, fuck. Okay. So we're going to the arcade. Wait, but what's to the right, though? Okay. Oh, arcade, as in one of those walkways, not an arcade, like a video game arcade. Aw. Uh, code puzzle. Seems you need to enter a number to open the door. The only clue you have is a hastily written note from a woman known for her poor handwriting. Can you work out the number you need? What? Is that RHB? Could it be... How many digits was the... It's 3 digits. Huh? Woman known for her poor handwriting. Well, it doesn't look that bad. Should we turn it upside down? Doesn't really mean anything. It's a 3-digit number. Known for her poor handwriting. What is that getting at? Because that doesn't look like bad handwriting to me. So what is it? Is it that she's tried to... I don't think she's tried to write numbers, because why would they end up being like letters? Could it be... like, she tried to write numbers and, like, could it be like 4? Or it's an equals as well. Could it be an equation? It doesn't make sense though. Why would you, if she was trying to write a 4, why would she write it like that? No, it's not like... No. Yeah, I mean, there's 2 lines there. I see 243, but no clue. Yeah. It seems like that she's just arbitrarily putting a line to the left of... That actually is consistent. It's just a weird way of having poor handwriting, just putting a line to the left of everything. But that's probably it, 243. How do you want me to draw my 4s? That? Okay.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Wrong?
I must have overlooked
If only
something.
you could find some numbers in the notes. I mean, that fit quite well. What's better than that? Because there is quite clearly a 243 there if you just kind of accept that there's a line to the left of each of them. Ugh. What else could it be then? It has to be 3 digits. What does the note look like upside down? Like, we don't know which way up the note should be. But it doesn't look much better upside down. Or could it be... No. What? Alright, should we ask for a hint then? It looks like RHB, you say? No, that's not the right track at all. Try looking at things in a different way. Oh, the hint number 1 is always... What if it's like... on a mirror, so it's like... No. Why would she do that anyway? Or like... Or if you fold the paper or something... Oh, that hint was useless. The answer is a number, so perhaps these scrolls are numbers too. The mark at the end looks a bit like an equals sign. Yes, it does, but... What? So is it an equation then? But what? What is the equation? 12... It's got to be a 3-digit number. So it's something plus something, or something times something? No, not times. If we were to ignore all of these vertical streaks, then it would be basically 2 minus 3. I don't think we want that. It's an equals at the end. Right, last hint, please. The note is an equation consisting of 2 3-digit numbers. Take a closer look. God, is it 1, 2, 1 minus... I don't think it is though. Maybe. Okay, if it was that, what would be the answer? 8. 008? No. It's supposed to be a 3-digit number. Is it though? Super hint costs 2 hint coins. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. See, it doesn't... I guess it might be 8. But yeah, that doesn't look any more convincing than what the original 243 that we went with was. Okay. But at least it explains what the vertical streaks are. Alright, 008.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
If we look at the note in the right way, well, there's different ways we can look at it and they give different things. Banana. Pint size. Daydreaming 2. If 7 days after 70 days ago was Sunday... So 70 days would be 7 weeks, so... 10 weeks, so it would be the same day as today. So 7 days after 70 days ago, Sunday. So that just means today is Sunday. Right. Which day is it 7 days before 70 days from now? It's Sunday. These are all multiples of 7.
This one's as good as solved. No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Some yobbo. What dreadfully uncouth behavior. Here's a puzzle to make the chore more fun. Whenever you step on one, you'll slide without stopping until you hit a wall. Solid route through these slippery streets. Okay. So if we went this way, we'd end up there. And then we'd end up there, and then we'd end up there, and then... So we went down that way. Where are we trying to... We're trying to get into this gap here. If we can do that... Ah! Wait, I did that a second ago. How did I do that? Yeah. Go... Touch a red arrow to move in that direction. Okay.
This one's as good as solved. Phew! That's a relief.
One fewer. Dupree. Ne'er-do-well. The family. Oh. Police? Now there's a word I haven't heard in a while. Oh my god, we're in the future. Finally figured it out. We've already found proof. Do you not trust the papers, Layton? What? What is up with that guy? This leads back here. What was the point going through the arcade then? Oh, because of the restaurant. Okay. Give me more coins. Yeah, but do we have the type of money they use? Well, it's not that far ahead in the future. They probably still use the same money. Cool, so we can probably go to other destinations. Wait, before I do that, let's just click things, okay. London Underground. Now arriving at Moorfields Eye Hospital. Green Hospital. How about a quick checkup while we're here, Luke? Is healthcare still free in the future? Better be. Kind of a hellhole would it be if we had to pay for our healthcare? Dr. Andrew Schreider. What was Layton? Layton was a professor of archaeology, isn't he? He doesn't do much archaeology though, but that's what he was a professor of. Or is still a professor of. How could he still be a professor if he doesn't do any teaching or research? Like what? Do they just pay him to just go around solving puzzles? The doctor has to visit 9 hospital rooms on her rounds. The numbers of the rooms she needs to visit are listed below. When checking the room numbers, she notices that if she always proceeds to a room with at least one digit in common with the room she's currently in, she can visit all the rooms in one trip. Which will be the 5th room she visits on such a trip? Alright. Let's just... Which ones are in common? Alright, so... These... These... So it said at least one digit. Alright, got those... Okay. 3, 8. So... That one... It's got 6, 3. And 2, 9. And 4, 9. 6, 5. Okay, so the 5th will be the middle one, so it doesn't matter which one we start at. So let's say we start at 2, 9. We go, that's the first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 63. Wait, no. Hang on, I've done something wrong here. Wait. Okay, let's say we follow this path. 71. And then 18. Then 38. And 63. So here we've got a branch, but we probably shouldn't take it. Wait, how will we ever hit 33 though? Oh, wait, we don't have to go to 63, we can go to 33. We should. Ah! Okay, yeah, it is 63 is the 5th one.
Let's see if I've got this right. Well, that's settled.
Who's that? Oh, it's you, Herschel. And little Luke.
Andrew?
Why the quizzical look, Herschel? Have I got food in my beard again? Oh, don't mind that, my boy. Sit down, sit... You know, I've been hearing some very unsavory rumors about you recently. But I don't believe a single one of them.
What sort of unsavory rumors?
What sorts, you ask? The ones about the hoochie was it? The thingamawizard? Oh... I seem to have forgotten them completely. Well, never mind all that then.
What? Look, Professor, somebody must have left these scissors inside Dr. Shredder during his operation. Look at that shadow. Can you believe it? It happens. Surgeons sometimes leave stuff like this inside bodies. I wouldn't worry about those, Luke. This is what Dr. Shredder should really be concerned about. As the professor said this, he pointed at something odd on the X-ray. What did he point to? Circle it and then touch submit. What? We got a needle, we got forceps, we got scissors, we got a mouse, and we got an arrow. Okay. And what is that? I don't know. This could be normal for all I know. Has he got an extra rib or something? How many ribs do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's up with the arrow? Really be concerned about. What? I don't get it. Is there something... So it's an X-ray, so metal and bone will show up in it, so that's why these show up. Why does the arrow show up? I don't know. But what is that? Like, if it's only metal and bone, then does that mean he's swallowed something? I don't know. This is, I have a feeling I'm not going to like whatever the answer to this is. That's the only thing I can really see that might... I don't know.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Just as I suspected.
What's the explanation going to be? Wait, what? When X-rays aren't able to pass through something solid, the object will appear as a white shadow. Well, I don't know that. I'm not an X-ray technician. Dark shadows like the scissors are probably just the result of a practical joke. Someone must have superimposed the images onto the X-ray after it was taken. What? Okay. Whatever. Got it right, I guess. Yeah, but the thing in his... The coin thing was real, though. fresh air. It's good what ails you. Yeah, well, not in London. You're better off closing the window and using an air purifier or something. It's actually, like, if you exercise outdoors, you're actually probably harming your body more than not exercising at all. If you're having a hard time working out the dosage for your medicine, you should probably get in touch with your doctor, not try to solve the riddle. Dr. Schrader needs to drink 1/5 of this bottle of medicine per day over a period of 5 days. Dosages aren't marked on the bottle. He's taken the first dose and the amount of medicine in the bottle has been reduced to the level shown in the diagram. What? Oh, if you put it on its side, it looks like that. Okay. It's now time for the second dose. What? Oh. Okay. So basically that represents 1/5 of the bottle. That area-wise, because it's like a prism. So if we took 1/4... No, not a quarter. A third of each of them. That would represent 1 whole square. Is that what they're getting at? Draw a line on the bottle to mark the point at which you should stop drinking. So... yeah, but I can't get it precise, can I? Wait, what? Oh, we can only join... It has to be at the corners. Wait, what? So... Huh? To mark the point at which he should stop drinking. I mean, if you... I'm confused. They're not... We don't necessarily have to keep it this orientation. But... So it doesn't let us put a line in between. It has to be joining 2 corners. But that wouldn't even make sense if it was a diagonal line. Like, what? What would that even mean? That's like... Oh, wait, would that... No, that's half. Yeah, we don't want to drink half. We need 2/5. Okay. It's not going to be something like that, is it? Well, no, that's like 1, 2. Oh, no, that works. No, not that though. It would have to be like that, right? So, but you have to orient it a bit that way. So if we were to drink that, that's 1 whole square. That goes here, so that's 2 whole squares, 2 out of 5. Is that right? You just have to angle it a
How
bit.
about this? No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Okay, that's clever, although it wasn't clear that... It would have been clearer if we could just rotate the bottle. Because it wasn't clear whether that was allowed.
Well, Andrew, it's been wonderful
Busy as always. Oh, but before you... I've been looking after... I won't be needing her anymore, so you can take...
Okay. It's the Layton mobile. You've been given 2 keys to the Layton mobile. There's no keyhole. Yeah, well, these are not car keys. I suppose you can have... Yeah. You can have keys, that key lock that looks like that. The door can be opened by entering a certain number. The number is hidden somewhere in the keys. What is it? Is that a 3? Oh, you can move them around. How do I... $47? Three digits? Well, that looks like a pretty clear 47, so... I guess we go with 2 digits, but...
Let's see if I've got this right. Well, that's settled.
So he just had it parked in front of the hospital for years? Like, do they let...
What's this?
Do they allow
The
that?
engine won't start.
Well, it has been 10 years since... I wouldn't be surprised if there was a broken part or two. Oh, look, Professor! There's something on the passenger seat.
Professor, I hope that by this point you're convinced that this is the London of the future. Now that we are on the same page, I'd like to explain to you the secret that's plaguing London. However, I think it would be best to discuss this issue in person. Meet me at the Gilded Seven Casino on Flatstone Street. I'll be waiting for you there.
Well, what do you say?
Honestly, I don't know.
That's quite under...
That would be quite weird. It's gonna cause a paradox. A boy named Luke. Okay. Way to Flatstone Street. London Underground. Where the fuck's my fucking train? London Underground. Black and white check pattern. Starting from the bottom left arrow, you need to cross the bridge and finish at the top right arrow. You can move one square at a time, either up, down, left, or right. You can't move diagonally. How many different routes across are there that cross exactly 4 black squares and 3 white squares? Okay. So we have to set foot on that one, and we have to set foot on that one. So that's 2 of the black ones. So there's only 2 other black ones allowed. So do we just go like that? Or it's really just a question of how many okay, so we could go like 1, 2, so that's another one. Go like this. Oh, hang on, start again. Okay. So basically, apart from this square and this square, we need to hit 2 other black squares. Okay. Alright, we'll just draw all of them separately. So there's this one. Okay, so that's 1. And if we go to that black square, then we have to go this way. We can't go somewhere else. So that's sorted. So if we instead we go here, but don't go to this square, so i.e. we have to go to this square, then we have choices. We can either go here, in which case we have to carry on up here, or we can go here, in which case we can go here, or here, in which case we can go here, or here. So how many is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So then there's 4. Then the only other possibility is we go here. So now we can go we can go like this, that's 1. Or we can go like this, that's 2. Go like this, that's 3. Or like this, that's 4. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's got to be a better way of counting these. Or we can go like that, 10. Is it 10? There's some simple mathematical way of counting this, isn't it? I forget. Oh, this is like, it's just number of, so you always, oh, because you're always going to have 2 right moves, right? And you're always going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 up moves. So the problem is just, if you have 4 ups, and you have 2 rights, how many ways are there of rearranging those? Right, so that's 6 factorial divided by 4 factorial 2 times 2 factorials. Number of permutations. That's if you cancel out, then you get 5 times 6. Cancel out, it becomes a 15? I counted 10, so, but 15 might be right. Every one of these possibilities, 1, 2, 3. It leads to that square, right? Yeah. So it's 6, choose 4. Trust in the maths. So 15. I counted 10 by hand, but
That should do the trick. Just as I suspected.
trust in the maths. Yeah, why don't you just take your hat off? Parrot. What? No, we're not going in the arcade. Nope, not you.
Huh?
Was she the girl from the first game?
Yeah. Oh.
Huh? Professor?
Oh, it's just beautiful, Herschel.
Oh, do you really like it?
I don't just like it. I love it. Thank you so much.
Oh.
Picking out the right gift can be quite the puzzle.
Lucky for me, every puzzle has an answer. Isn't that what you always say?
Alright, DJ.
Yes, well,
See you later.
I've been thinking.
Go on.
If
About a
I
puzzle. I've been
were to
thinking
get
about a
the
puzzle.
teaching job, then we... Well...
I'm listening, Herschel.
Oh, I'll tell you later.
Come on now. Tell me more about these plans of yours.
No, it was nothing. Now let's eat before our food gets cold.
Hey, you can't just change the subject.
What are you talking about? I did nothing of the sort.
You most certainly did.
What? This is before he wore a top hat? These three shapes were created by moving and rotating a mirror over a capital letter. What? Wait, so we got, if we cut half of this, we got something like that. And here we got God. Can we know that it's got a straight bit and a curvy bit. What letters do we know in? It's not gonna be a. Could it be a B? No. A G? I don't know. I can't. No. Moving and rotating a mirror over a capital letter. So we know it's a letter that has that bit in it, but it also has a little bit of a curve there. There's that in it, and it also has that in it. Just go through all the letters. So, A. No, there's no curve. In fact, I can skip a few, right? B has a curve, but it doesn't have that. C, D, E. No, E doesn't have a curve. F, G. Alright, so G. Depends how you decide to draw it, but it doesn't have that kind of curve though. What is this? So not H, not I. J? No. K. L, M, N, O, P. Could it be... Oh, it could be... No, it can't be P. That... No. Q, R. So R. Could be R. R seems most likely. What would 1 be? It's where you if you a mirror like yeah, it might be R. S T U V W X Y Z. I think it's R.
That should do the trick.
Fuck off.
I must have overlooked something.
Different directions, yeah. I gotta see these in front of me. Alright. So R, I thought was promising. But I don't know. Okay, so not R then. B? Maybe I dismissed B unfairly. Maybe, yeah, it could be B. Yeah, but that's quite a... Could work. How would you get 1 from B? No, I don't think you would get... I don't think B can work. E, maybe? Yeah, but this seems really long, this bit here. So if you were to put a mirror like that, you'd get that and that. But can this really be a P? Alright, try P then.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
I should have looked at that. Whatever. Guess it works. I should have just... Oh man, I should have just opened up Photoshop and tested it out. Does this manhole remind you of anything, Professor? What? No. Did it? Hidden puzzle. One of the 5 people shown below has a very unique name, Mr. 820. Rather odd moniker, I'm sure you agree. Everyone who sees this person thinks it's just perfect. Who is Mr. 820? Mr. 820. So... could it be like 2020 on a clock? So... what? What does that even mean though? It's probably going to be a guy because it's Mr. So probably A or B or E. What does 8:20 look like on a clock? So it'd be like that sort of. Does anyone? He's got little twos in his head. But no zeros, so unless that's his eyes. 2020. Oh. Could that be it? That's so weird though. Why would you call him 820? (2020). But the 2 doesn't... 2 comes after the 0 in this case. So, oh. Alright. Go for E. Oh, you want me to circle the person? Why bother having letters then? Why do you have letters at all?
Here's my answer.
Is that actually...
I knew it.
Oh, it's because of his moustache. Because his... That's so obscure. But wait, he literally has 2020 in his eyebrows and eyes. That's what I thought was the 2020. What? And women and children, of course, wouldn't be called Mr. Well, they could if they wanted to. Alright, whatever. Here's a painting of 2 players in a fierce competition over a game of cards. First glance, nothing seems strange. If they're really in fierce competition, isn't this part of the painting strange? Circle the part of the painting that people would find strange. What? I don't know. She's looking to the side. But I don't think that's... Why does that matter? Drinking wine? Why wouldn't you drink wine? He's got the ace of spades. Depends what they're playing. What? They're playing for sweets? Can't even select that. Yes, competition. Oh, it's gonna be something stupid. They're using sweets as chips. Okay, I can't even select that. They're really in fierce competition. What are they playing? Like Snap or something? I don't know. Give me a hint. Imagine you're there playing cards at this table. Is there anything you find unusual? It's just what the question is asking. Stupid hint. The painting is of two chaps in fierce competition. Look closely at the players. It's not the fact that she's looking away, is it? Wait, why? What is that on her head? Oh, that's the light. Closely at the players. What? Look carefully at the cards the man in the foreground is holding. The location of the number on the cards is a clue. In the foreground? What, this guy? I can't see the number. It's the ace of spades, isn't it? What? I don't want a super hint, but... Man in the foreground is holding. The location of the number on the cards is a clue. That's correct, isn't it? So do I just select this? I don't understand. Just...
I've got a good feeling about this one. I was sure my logic was
Try
sound.
considering how things would look from a different perspective. What? From a different perspective. There's a mirror. Can he see? No. What? I don't. What would that even imply? Let's look at the part of the painting. That is a painting. Oh, I don't know. What is that? What is that card anyway? Right, whatever. It's these cards. I don't know.
That should do the trick.
What is it?
Well, if at first you
Different
don't succeed.
perspective. Is it this? It lets me select it.
Let's see if I've got this right. Well, if at first you don't succeed. I've got a good feeling about this one.
Why?
Just as I suspected.
Cards usually have their number displayed in the top left and bottom right corners. No. You don't need to see the top left or the bottom right. Like, it doesn't matter. If you've seen them already, then you don't really need to see them all at... Like, if you have like 10 cards, you don't just spread them out so you can see them all at the same time. You just... You have a sense for what cards you've got. Pretty sure I hold my cards like that anyway, even if it does obscure the numbers sometimes. It doesn't matter. Oh my god. I don't think these puzzle setters have ever played cards before.
So you're...
He's the future me?
It's good to finally meet you, Professor. Or rather, I suppose I should say it's nice to see you again. It's me, Luke Triton.
You've caused a time paradox.
Hello, Luke.
Hi, Professor. Oh, you're talking to him.
God, Luke.
This is going to take some getting used to.
I can't believe how small I used to be.
Hey, I'm not that small.
So tell me, why exactly did you go through such pains to bring us here?
I'll be happy to tell you in just a moment, but before that, I'd just like to verify that I'm dealing with the real Professor Layton here.
What?
Who else would I...
Allow me to explain. In my London, it's rare to find someone who doesn't know the name Herschel Layton. In fact, many imposters have come forth recently claiming to be him.
Are you saying you think the Professor is a fraud?
Professor, if you think back on our adventures together, you may recall a man named Don Paolo. As you know, he was a master of disguise. How do I know the man before me now isn't Don Paolo in another of his costumes?
Why would Don Paolo come to the future?
Now that's just rubbish, and you know it.
Is it now? He's tricked us before. Who's to say he couldn't do it again?
Very well, I'll play along. How do you propose I prove my identity?
It's quite simple, really. Professor, I challenge you to a battle of wits.
Okay. Heart is next to a diamond. Club. Okay, so heart is next to a diamond. Club is not next to a spade. Heart is directly to the right of a club. Heart is directly to the right of a club. And a diamond is next to a heart. So it'd have to be either club, heart, diamond, but then spade would be there, and that would violate the second one. So that's be club, heart, diamond, spade. Club lies directly to the right of a heart. Am I solving this? Club lies directly to the right of a heart. Diamond is on the far left or far right and has a heart next to it. Okay, so one of the cards on the far left or far right is a diamond, and next to it is a heart. Let's say it's the left. So it'd be diamond, heart, and the other one would have to be a club. Club sits directly to the right of a heart. Diamond, heart, club. Well, they didn't say it has to be unique, so it could be a club, diamond, heart, club, club. Club sits directly to the right of a heart. Diamond, heart, club, club. Alternatively, if that was a diamond, that would have to be a heart. Then there'd be no room for spade. Alright, so this has to be a diamond. This has to be a heart. That has to be a club. That would have to be a spade. Wait, am I solving this? Wait. Hang on. Did I do that wrong? Club sits directly to the right of a heart. Oh yeah. No, I was right the first time. There can't be a spade, at least in the first condition. The second condition, there can't be a spade. Why did I go back to thinking there was a spade? It wasn't a loophole, though. Even whether or not that condition was
It seems
true,
you're the genuine article, Professor.
it still had a solution.
I'm glad to see that I've...
To be honest, but I just couldn't pass up the opportunity to pit myself against...
So? Out with it!
Me? Was it future me? Okay. I mean, they just appoint a new prime minister. It's not that big a deal. What? What? Maybe the... I don't know. It's a Flatstone Street.
Oh, there you are, boss!
Oh,
Oi! What are you doing wearing the boss's getup? This your idea of a joke?
So I don't actually look like Herschel Layton? Then it's not me, is it?
no, no.
Come to think of it, I don't think I've seen any of you round here before.
Because we haven't come around here before. The doorman let us in. What's the problem?
Yes, well, we don't often get a chance to visit this fine establishment of yours.
Dunno about that, but I'm gonna...
Professor!
What? Who? What happened there?
Oh, no!
Quickly, you...
Don't let him escape! Yeah? Don't let him escape!
What? Why are they shooting up their own casino? They're just ruining everything.
We're surrounded, Professor!
Calm yourself, Luke. I have a plan.
But wait! Where are you going?
Wait.
Ah!
Do you see a way out of this?
I do, but I'll need your help.
Why are they shooting up the place just because 3 people they don't recognize have come to the casino? It's a casino. New people come every day. That's what a casino is. Build a coin gun from the parts of this system. Rotate the parts to fit them into the checkered shape below. That probably goes there. No. Damn it.
Let's see if I've got this right. Just as I suspected.
What? So he just built a coin machine? Is this just a dream or something? Well, none of this makes any sense.
We can't win this fight! All back, boys! All back!
I'd say that was a close one.
We gave them a taste of their own medicine.
Funny, I don't remember you helping.
Look, you're me, so that means I get some credit for assisting.
Oh, is that so?
That's very interesting logic.
Okay. I think we'll stop there. Before I go, should we just play the car course? let's try the minigame. Pick up all the money bags. Okay, so... let's say we go... like... that. That seems alright. Oh, we're supposed to get to the... There we go. Have a look at the picture book. Got a bunch of things. So, came upon a boot and a yellow thing. What, a banana? Probably a hat. Walk past a tree on my right. Maybe a plum tree. Soon got to a big square with a dead tree in the middle. Oh. Needs to be a plum tree. This is an interesting kind of puzzle. Oh, okay, I've read it already. No, we don't have the other pieces, so... Oh. Let's go check Granny Riddleton before I finish. What's the arcade restaurant? No, let's just go to Granny Riddleton or ask these people along the way. Because there's just water everywhere, isn't there? What's in a name? Which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. Stretch the ropes between the stakes so that a four-person family planning to build a house here can have 4 identically shaped rooms using up a whole plot of land. For a straight line across multiple stakes, be sure to use only 1 rope. 5 ropes or fewer. Four identically shaped rooms using 5 ropes. Okay. Okay. Four identically shaped. Is it gonna be something weird like... Dunno. Right, so obviously that doesn't work, right? But how can we fix this? So the problem is these edges here mean that the room is gonna have to have a diagonal bit in it somehow. we did that, can we split this into two? I don't think so. Using up the whole plot of land, so we're not allowed to just remove parts. No. Problem is, what do we do with this corner? Can we split it? No. Need a hint. Plot is shaped like a square with two of its corners cut off. Keep this in mind and think about what kind of shapes you can make four of. Doesn't help. They don't have to be the same size. What? Identically shaped. Not the same size. Yeah, but when I say when someone says identically shaped, I assume that means size as well, normally. Well, that's interesting. So if I did like what are we trying to do with that? I don't, that doesn't change anything really. Are these to scale? That's 2 to 4. 1 to 3, no. That's 2, sorry, that's 2 to 3. That's 1 to 3. No. So... Oh. That scales. 1, 2... So you double it, it becomes 2... No. That doesn't work. One, 2, 3, 4... No. I don't know. I don't think that approach works. Give me another hint then. 2 large rooms of the same size and 2 small rooms of the same size. The large rooms are perfectly proportional to the small ones. I want to do something like this, but it doesn't. Perfectly proportional to the small ones. Not very helpful hints. Oh, I was supposed to stop soon. What if it's like... What am I trying to do? I don't know where to begin with this. I like the idea of having a trapezium, but there's no trapezium that works here. Oh, could it be like an irregular shape, like Yeah, but how would you calculate? It shouldn't. I don't think it would be. So that scales to that. But then we can't really proceed any further. It's probably not trapeziums then, because they said could it be triangles then? Right angle triangles? So those are like... And now can we split this into right angle triangles? If we can, that would actually... Two... Three... What am I trying to do? Can we do it in such a way that we can split the rest into triangles? It's an interesting shape, but oh. But what if... That might not be far off. What if we did like... Oh, I think that's it. That's one, that's two, two, that's four. Just double. Oh my god.
This one's as good as solved.
So it wasn't...
Phew! That's a relief.
It wasn't trapeziums. Well, I mean, without any further context, if someone says same shape, I normally assume same size as well, because that's kind of part of the shape, but whatever. The hint told us though. I just want to get to Granny Riddleton's. We'll ask some puzzles along the way, but then we finish the stream. "15 biscuits to share among a large group. First person eats 1 biscuit and it passes 2 equal shares of the remaining biscuits to 2 other people. They both eat a biscuit and both pass. What? What does it mean by equal shares? Okay, you got 15 biscuits. First person eats 1 biscuit and passes 2 equal shares. So if you got 1 biscuit, takes 1 minute, and then you got 14, and they get split 7-7. Okay. Then they both eat a biscuit. It's 1 more minute, and then they end up with 6, and then they get split 3-3. And they eat 1. And then they get split 1-1. And they eat 1. So how many minutes does that take? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 minutes. It's just exponential, God, I can't even do a 4. It's exponential.
Here's my answer. Phew, that's a relief.
Yeah. Okay. Three boys are playing a card matching game using 20 cards and 10 pairs. Or 20 cards or 10 pairs. Okay. Boy A says, I matched 10 pairs in a row from the start. Boy B says I matched 9 pairs in a row from the start. C says I matched 8 pairs in a row from the start. One boy's lying. What? What do you mean from the start? What does that even mean? Well, 9 pairs in a row is a lie, because if you matched 9, then you would by default get the 10th one for free, wouldn't you? But it depends how you read his sentence. I think it'd be...
How about this? No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Go from the start point in the top left to the green flag in the bottom right, moving horizontally or vertically. You can't move in the direction the arrows are pointing. Can't go over the same square twice. Can you make it to the green flag? Okay, so... It's confusing because you think of the arrows as being like... Okay, so you can't go down from these 3 spots, or these 4 spots. So you'd have to go down from here, or here. So can we get down there? We'd have to go like... there. That would be a dead end. We'd have to go there, there. There, there. 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 Is that right? You just have to think of the arrows inverted, sort of.
Here's my answer. I knew it!
Okay. Alright, we're just trying to get to Granny Riddleton's. Here we go.
Watch out, Professor!
Now, Luke, I'm sure.
If you say...
You know, I've never seen...
I suppose...
Well, look at Mr. Tall out here. Clearly he knows a bee of distinction when he sees one.
Wow. You're not like any bee I've ever met.
Isn't that what I just said? Well, it's true. I'm no run-of-the-eye bee, but I do try to blend in.
What?
You'd probably have better luck blending in if you didn't talk.
Sure, whatever you say. You know those puzzles you don't... You see, I...
Wait. Are you...
Granny who? I don't know no grannies. I'm gonna tell you how to peruse those puzzles now.
Huh.
Tap that flower over there to see... So anytime you get a crepe... Did that all make sense? Because people tell me I do tend to drone on. Okay.
It makes...
All right, then. You...
My god, can we get Granny Riddleton back? What the fuck?
Sounds weird, on.
Yeah, I know, I gave it a tap. No puzzle. Oh, so we found all of them so far. Granny Riddleton, we take it back. We want you back in charge of the puzzles. Alright, we'll stop there. Will I be going for 4 hours? Really? Wow, okay. Actually, I mean, it probably isn't that long a game. Could be like halfway or something. I am gonna probably try and get all the puzzles done. Alright. Yeah, I mean, these aren't long games. Alright, see you next time, Professor Layton.